Lost in translation? Mastering the art of translating metaphors. Hello, language explorers. Today, we're diving into a fascinating realm in our journey of English language learning: the art of translating metaphors across languages. Metaphors are a beautiful yet tricky aspect of language, adding color and depth to communication, but can pose challenges when translating from one language to another. So, how do we accurately capture the essence of a metaphor in another language? Let's find out together. First things first, let's understand what metaphors are. A metaphor is a figure of speech that describes an object or action in a way that isn't literally true, but helps explain an idea or make a comparison. For instance, the phrase, "life is a journey," is a metaphor, drawing a comparison between life and a journey to express that life is full of experiences and changes, just like a journey. Translating metaphors can be complex, mainly because metaphors are deeply rooted in a particular culture or language. They often rely on common, shared knowledge or experiences in a specific society. Thus, when translated literally, they may not make sense or convey the intended meaning in the target language. The phrase, "It's raining cats and dogs," for example, would seem bizarre if translated word for word into a language that doesn't share this idiomatic expression for heavy rain. So how do we go about translating metaphors? There are several approaches. 1. Literal translation. This method involves translating the metaphor exactly as it is. It works when the metaphor exists in both languages. 2. Substituting with an equivalent metaphor. This involves replacing the original metaphor with a similar one in the target language. It's often used when a direct translation doesn't convey the intended meaning. 3. Explanation or paraphrase. When a suitable metaphor doesn't exist in the target language, it might be necessary to explain the metaphor in more straightforward terms. The key here is to be able to identify the underlying meaning of the metaphor, and then to choose the most suitable method to convey that meaning in the target language. The best way to improve your metaphor translation skills is to practice. Try translating metaphors from your native language to English and vice versa. Engage with a variety of texts, like books, songs, or poems, that use metaphors. The more you immerse yourself, the better you'll get at navigating these fascinating linguistic challenges. Remember, translators are not just language converters but also cultural mediators. Successfully translating a metaphor is not just about finding equivalent words but understanding the thoughts, feelings, and cultural nuances it represents in its original language. That's all for today, language explorers. Keep practicing, stay curious, and soon you'll be mastering the art of translating metaphors across languages. Happy exploring!